Hey GolfPass, I'm Ballard, and we all know the coolest shot in golf. It's when you pitch it 30, 40, 50 yards, it grabs immediately, that one hop and stop, maybe even wants to spin back a little bit. It's the coolest shot. None of your buddies can hit it, and I want to get you to hit it today. All right, so here's the big deal with this. You want to use a lot of loft on this club, but that's because you're going to be taking loft off. A lot of people get this wrong. They think that I'm going to try to open the face, and then I'm going to try to have a lot of loft at contact, have this face almost pointing up toward the sky at contact, and that's going to get it to loft up in the air, and then it's going to stop. Well, when you do that, when you have that much loft on the shot, if I go ahead and hold this ball here, I imagine having this face wide open, it's more like a flop shot. And what ends up happening is if we get too much loft on the club, it just slides up the face. So no matter how clean you hit it, it never really grabs the grooves and makes it spin. You see what the pros are doing is they're taking their 60-degree wedge, and you could use a 56 with this also, but they're going to take that 60-degree wedge and they're going to lean the shaft forward about 15 or 20 degrees. So when they actually hit this shot, they have about 40 to 45 degrees of loft on the club at contact. Now that's actually pretty easy to do if you get a couple pieces of the technique right. Now first off, this is a little bit of a longer shot. You don't want to do this inside 30 yards. This is a 30 to 100 yard shot or somewhere around in there. It's going to be a pretty nice speed on this. Next, I want to open my feet. If I have my feet square, it's very tough to get my hands in front enough at contact. I want to go ahead and open my feet. That way I can really let my body pivot. My knees are going to rotate toward the target, and that's going to make it easy for me to get my hands in front. Now the second thing is, I don't want to fall back into the shot. So many players that I see, they try to spin it, and they end up falling back. They drop kick it, they hit the ground back here, and then hit up into the ball. It shoots over the green. Super frustrating. I want to make sure my shirt buttons are actually in front of the golf ball on the backswing and on the follow through. And lastly from here, I want to make sure that I really get a lot of speed, a lot of action into this. I want to feel like my knees, my hips, my chest all accelerate through this shot, and I want to be very aggressive through it. I almost want to feel like I'm really, like these grooves are almost like saw blades, and I'm trying to just get that to grab the ball, get a lot of spin on it. So let's go ahead and try one out here. Feet are open, chest is in front. I'm going to have the hands really lean in front, and I'm going to be very aggressive with this. I'm going to go to this back pin. Let's see if we can knock it all the way back there and get some good spin on it. There we go, not too bad. Right on the hill, checked up. Hey, I'm pretty daggone happy with that. So if you follow those tips, you're going to spin it, and your buddies are going to be so mad because you're going to be able to do that every time, and they're never going to be able to do it because they're not using the right technique. Best of luck. Can't wait to see you in another video.